Yeah, everyone. This is Thermite. This is Battle Angel Alita Last Order Volume 4. This is the thumbnail I made for Volume 4 because I don't have the actual cover because I'm reading the omnibus version. And the cover of the omnibus, I didn't pay too much attention, but I'm pretty sure that's not the cover for Volume 4. We are going to read 19 to 24, so just this little chunk here. So much more to go after that. Also, there are bonus stories in this compilation as well, which is interesting. They don't seem to have names though, so I don't think they're like actual one shots or anything. They might just be like volume extras. I still love that Zex is now in the mini Alita thing. It's so good because her design was so edgy before, and now it's so edgy and chibi at the same time. It's perfect. What in the world is happening? Okay, I'm pretty sure this is not where we started off last time. I mean, I know that we're obviously being dropped into the middle of things, but still. Man, so weird. Why are they chirping? Yeah, what is going on here? Okay, I thought it was like a katana, but it's a shock baton. Okay, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. Herzahyon. Oh my gosh. She's still powerful, even in her tiny little chibi form. This is great. I love the smell of this rotten world. Elf and Wolf are just like hanging out with him now. What is happening? They're kids, not grown up yet. Huh. It's also surprising that it was like this kid was willing to give up its giant teddy for Alita. I hope Alita doesn't just throw it away. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. That was the king, right? What just happened then? What? Okay, little boy grabbed me. Okay, fair enough. What? What? Here they don't recognize a right to life for children. The school. Oh, geez. Okay. Okay, that's really cool. She did it entirely without malice or anything. She just thought she was doing the right thing. And he's not even mad that, the boy kidnapped their king, or, the teddy at the very least that is maybe or maybe not the king. He's genuinely just upset that this kid's going to die now. This is, whoa. And that's why he gave up the teddy. Because he was like, oh, well, I stole this, so if I'm going to be destroyed, at the very least, take this and give it back to whoever I took it from. Money will talk, even at a school that kills innocent children. Also, Expendable Toys Juvenile Infantry School. God damn it, what a name. Also, I'm wondering if this is a spelling error or not. Most of the time, like in any other series, I would assume so. But because of this, like, is this the German spelling of office? Is it just office, offic? Carries no con device. Contact cannot be made. Okay, so they might just straight up die. Also, this is, I hate this idea. The idea of, buying a child soldier in order to save them. Because, yeah, you are saving their life, but at the same time, you're funding the machine that makes him, that creates these things. You're funding child slavery by buying child slaves. It's not good. Oh, right. Yeah, we saw that before. Like, they have war games and stuff just to, to help people try to feel to be alive again. Oh, that's right. They probably have the same voice, too. Also, this must be very strange because we don't know whether the doll is the king, like whether it's actually the king's brain or whether it is as everyone thinks. It's just a ventriloquist situation. But depending on that would also color the way he sees sex right now, or Zex, I mean. Like, is this Alita just doing a ventriloquist act, or is it something that is alive? Soldier is one who swears allegiance to her master. Your life, your fleeting desires, something that drives you unwavering even in the face of death. She's so cool. There's something deep inside me that I don't recognize until I figure it out. Right. I do think that's really cool. Like, a soldier has to have a master, but that master doesn't have to be like an individual. Like, it could be a country, or it doesn't even have to be. It could be like, it could be like allegiance to one's platoon, or even allegiance to like a concept if you want to be like a paladin. That's really cool. These two child squads annihilated each other. Happens all the time. They never had a chance to choose a master. God damn. You may take their corpses, they're bought and paid for. Might be able to salvage a few cyborgs. Oh, that's so scummy. Okay, yeah, so she absolutely was from specifically this school. The way she said before, it could have just been like she had experience with this, world in general. But we want them to taste ultimate freedom, the richest of life, short though it may be. Even slaves are set free in battle. Wait a minute. Does she? Or does he remember her at all? God damn. God damn. Like, the shrapnel of his body is taking people out, and also possibly taking out the ship. I wouldn't want to know scum like you. That was so hardcore. No matter how you dress it up, life at its core is always slavery. Oh. I love that they're both crying over this. Like, wow, how intense. How utterly intense. We only knew him for, like, part of one chapter, but he was so scummy in that short time. Even if you just destroy my body, you can destroy my Geist. Yeah, so, like, Geist, I assume, is, like... I assume this is one of those things where, like, it's a word... Like, it's a word, but it's also, like, specifically a thing for cyborgs. I will be your teacher. I will give you guidance. A tiny creature that doesn't understand what's happening around her. A pitiful animal that can only respond to what's right in front of it. That is what you are. And she's even devolved back to the way she spoke as a child. Plus, like, this is actually really good. Like, she's not wrong. This is kind of what Alita is like. Like, she is small. She doesn't understand what's happening around her all the time. Like, every time she gets a hang on her environment, she goes to a different environment. And she doesn't have a whole lot of long-term plans. She mostly is just reactive. She does whatever is right in front of her. Like, the most we've really had when it comes to, like, long-term stuff is the fact that for a while she used to talk about Figure. Like, she used to keep saying, like, I'll go back to him. But even then, she hasn't gone back to him. Then one day you will cross the threshold and become completely human. You should abandon this false hope. Oh. But even that, I don't think it's false hope. I genuinely don't think so. Like, she knows for a fact, she saw a cyborg who was able to transcend his limits and become, for a brief period, human, like purely human within his flames. Why is the world full of outrage and pain? Why are you alive? Why do you fight? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you the truth. The sheer power of these 2 pages is so good. Oh my gosh. Oh. Don't let him psych you out. And again, yeah, I think he does have a real presence. Like, his Geist is a real thing, whatever it is. Like, it could just be that Alita imagined it and then she reacted to what Alita thought she saw, but I think he does have a real presence. A fitting memorial for the children who died. Huh. How many kids can we save if we had all the flags in here? Oh boy. Is she going to take literally all the flags? What in the world? But yeah, even if she took all of them, like, they can just make more. It won't work. For 2 weeks, they won't have to die, though. That's true. Like, that is very tempting. Even if it's a tiny little, like, splash, even if it's, like, the tiniest little thing, it's still a thing, right? Like, you're still saving some kids. But he's not wrong in this sense. Like, she is doing it for her satisfaction. Even if she does help a few people, for the most part, she just wants to make it, she wants to do something that feels like a difference, right? No one can face down Sleipnir, our Jovian galloping space tank, even though it's used. Oh, this is great. Bob Chicken Eater. What? Also, because of the way Chicken Eater is written, I feel like you could also read it as Chicken Zeater. What is this? I would absolutely love to pilot the Bob Chicken Zeater in, like, in some sort of campaign. That seems amazing. Oh, okay, nope. These aren't our girls. Hadn't even paid it off yet. And it's not even that he's, like, making it explode. He's smashing it, like, he's just compressing it until they're crushed inside. Just through sheer, like, just sheer malleability. That's insane. That's flag number 77. If they get a complete set, it'll be the first time in 62 years. So also, people have done that before. Ooh, okay, what's his plan here then? How is he gonna spin this? I assume it's because like there's such a distraction. He can pull something off while everyone's like looking at that. Oh, okay. It wasn't even a big. I mean, it could be part of a big plan, but part of it's just he wanted to get some money real fast. Already paid him the fees. Aw, she's so nervous. Like she's been so cool and calm and collected up until this point, but put her in front of a camera and she's so different. Aw. Huh. Okay, yeah. So she's not going to join, so they need 3 other people. Will it be those 3 then? Perhaps? Use your words or your expertise to be our commentator. Oh man, okay. This is going to be fun. Also, Zex is so easy to manipulate. The 8th Dan Slaughtermaster in Super Electromagnetic Karate. Oh boy. Okay, so she's gonna have to beat. Well, that's the thing though. Like, she's made a lot of allies that she's beaten up, so it's possible that after beating all 3 of them, they'll decide to be part of her group for the big tournaments. Okay, in this original move, she electromagnetically accelerates her fist to supersonic speed. There'll be nothing left. Ooh, keep it up and I'll fall in love. Ah, that's true. Like, a lot of her abilities are like they use super like powerful technology, sure, and her martial style martial arts, her Panzerkunst, is really good still, but it's also old overall. I'm not sure why, but I couldn't stop myself. Oh, okay, so that's the yeah, that's Sleipnir then. That's such a cool quirk. That walking tank is nearly unrecognizable. Once I start a ball, I want to see it get bigger and bigger. Yeah, this is great. Also, I do like that they recognize Panzerkunst. Like, it's a legendary martial art, but it's not like it's not so legendary that it's unknown. The Phalanx. Oh boy. Is she gonna turn into a ball? Also, this chapter title is amazing. Did you see that? Those punches were just so slow they threw me off. Ah, that's great. I accept your challenge. Oh, okay. Oh my god. This is gonna be so cool. Can I read his chi without leaving my physical body? If I can, then I've exceeded my old powers. Right. Yeah, I was gonna say this reminds me a lot of I can never remember what that sport is called. You know, rollerball or God, what is it called? You know, the sports ball. But yeah, like we've had a lot of like tiny little references to that arc, so I really like that we're going back into it for real, kind of. Like not back into that sport specifically, but like we're getting much deeper dives into it with the chi and everything. Yeah, she's gotten real sharp. I can't just stop this thing. Yeah, he's going too fast even for himself to control. I can't stop punching. Oh, and she's screaming at Colonel Payne. I love that his influence has been like, it is echoing past his like actual death. I mean, even counting the fact that he might still be around, like the fact that she only knew him for like 1 chapter, and yet he is just screwing with her mind so much. Oh, it's great. Oh, okay, so it's a direct reference to this quote. That's really cool. Stay tuned for more cruel and unusual battles after this break. Does she have something weird going on with her bullets then? Oh, this is so clever. What a cool fight. Guns deserve respect. Oh, geez. Okay. Will she be able to actually hit him, though? Just call this Zazzy style. Don't judge me based on them. Okay. Ooh. It seems like he's going to be more straightforward with his actual karate, which I'm quite excited for. Oh my god! That's so cool! Like, literally doing the, the plate breaking trick, but with a skyscraper. That is so insane. How have I never seen a series do that before? That feels like something that One Punch Man would have done already. Also, this typesetting is great. Professor Zex, can he lose? I love that also this announcer is like so into like letting Zex be part of this. Because yeah, she has given some decent commentary, honestly. Yeah, like this is honestly really good commentary. I would love to listen to this if like, yeah, even if he misses the target, it's bad news. His shockwave is already insanely good. The level of Slaughtermaster is achieved when the student can kill 100 men with 1 strike. Ah, I look 3 times before I leap. Yeah, like he has so much raw power. This is so cool. Like a space karate antlion pits. My best bullet wasted on a karate master. Ah, no, don't listen to him. His spirit may be shallow and flimsy, but his body is powerful. Didn't you say you'd grown stronger than before? You never even noticed your changes until they were pointed out to you. What an easygoing slave you are. Oh, that is so crazy. He created a rain cloud using electromagnetism. Yeah, like, also, I like that his secrets aren't goofy. Like, that you could see them as being, like, slightly underhanded, but they really aren't. And they are super cool. As I am, I'll have to die. But she doesn't, like, I'm pretty sure she means that in, like, the Buddhist sense of the term. As I am, I'll have to die. She needs to kill the part of her that exists now and become something new. That's what it means to overcome your limits. Oh, she's recreating the Damascus steel blade. Okay. Now I can use the Coriolis first to force to curve my shot right into his weak points. Oh. Every last part of me is dead, and now I can move forward. Oh, right through his head. A fighting soul blaze like fire. That looks so cool. Like, I love all the little cracks on her arm as well. I can't see. Left eye. It's been hit. Right. He barely even was able to comprehend the bullets. Also, I like this cutaway we got of him. That's so cool. Like, the fact that the mangaka is willing to put in so much detail into, like, panels like this, where you're only supposed to really glance at it for a bit, is just, it's so good. That's why Alita is such a good series. Now I can kill her, but I don't think he can. He's done. He lost, right? This battle is my loss, just like a real martial artist. Yeah, killing an opponent in this state cannot be called karate. I really like that. That also, like, that helps me validate the rest of his weird abilities, because, like, yeah, technically you could say, like, summoning the rain isn't karate, but at the same time, like, it's a valid move for him. Like, it's something he is capable of doing, and, like, it's not underhanded, because he clearly shows what he's doing. It's not like, he secretly, at the very last moments, like, I don't know, sprayed some water out of his dick or something. Like, the entire point of, summoning the rain cloud, it makes sense. And, like, once it's raining, anyone with half a brain could realize, okay, it's going to make things muddy. It's going to make it hard to move. Like, there's a difference between, like, setting it up so that you're sure you're going to win and doing that in an underhanded way. He was certain he was going to win because of just, logic. Anyways, this is great. She cut me down while already unconscious, using only her warrior's instincts. She is truly fearsome. And yeah, so he was born small, and he got so big. I mean, obviously he got so big because he's a cyborg, but still, like, even his brain is really large. How can she fight when she is so small? How can she keep fighting? This is true. That's one of the core themes of the series is she's so small and so cute, but how is she how is she so tenacious? How is she so brutal? The copter's coming. Please take the flag. Oh man, that was so good. That was a perfect ending. Ooh, okay. She's gonna get an actual body. This is great. My name on Mars is Yoko. If you meet any other living Panzerkunst users, tell them about me. I hope we do find, like, at least one other. Right. I aspired to reach heights he was unable to attain. Gelda gave me guidance. Jashugan taught me pride. Oh man, Jashugan, I forgot. I mean, not that I forgot about him, but just like, I love that we're also just like flashing back on all of her like previous rivals. From Den, I learned never to follow blindly. I'll become stronger than all of you. I'll step into the unknown, and one day I will go to Mars. But first, the ZOT tournament. Lou, I'm on my way. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful look at everything that has happened before we, venture forward into what will be. All right, so that was Volume 4. I'm not going to move into Volume 5, even though I really want to. First of all, this typesetting is not good. Yeah, that's definitely a problem. I can see how they could have accidentally done it, but not good. Anyways, really, really liked this volume. My gosh. It was so... Like, it's been a while since we had, like, an honorable fight with Alita. Like, an honorable fight with someone who's just, a brand new person introduced, who has an interesting way of fighting that isn't too gimmicky, and just, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I hope he comes back later and has a little crush on Alita, as usual, because that was just great. Also, just everyone was on fire for this. I thought Zex's commentary was real good. And even before this whole thing, like, the gimmicky warriors were pretty cool in their own rights. But I think overall, the entire child soldier angle of this was really good. Like, it was another one of those hard gut punches that just shows you, like, yeah, this world is pretty fucked up. I forgot how satisfying this was. Like, even if his spirit, his Geist still survives, this was so satisfying to see. And it's incredible that it was so satisfying after, like, knowing him for about a chapter. Like, all we knew was, like, okay, so Alita tried to save a kid, couldn't save the kid. Like, it was, she tried to do the right thing. Turns out, no, that was the wrong thing. Turns out this kid is dead. He shows up. He establishes, yes, this is all because of me. Punch, most satisfying thing in the world. And then he continues to haunt her. That's just, Okay, I don't want to keep talking about the same stuff over and over again, so I guess I'll stop now. Also, Zazie is just an amazing character. But, loving it. Absolutely loving Last Order. So until, I have it, like, nailed into my head that every time I do this, I need to just hit home to go back to the front, so I stopped looking at spoilers, but I guess this isn't much of a spoiler. Yeah. I don't know quite what she's standing on, but clearly this is the Earth, so this might be the moon, perhaps? Or it might be just an asteroid. And in this volume, we did see that she was able to make the Damascus steel blade out of her arm. Whereas, like, in this shot, it looks like she also managed to turn her entire arms into Damascus steel. Which makes sense, because in that one cover page, we saw that, like, her normal arm was completely cracked, but the blade she was emitting was completely fine. So I guess that could be it. Like, just further, like, deepening the whole Damascus steel theme with her. Like, she could turn her entire body into Damascus steel. I think that'd be pretty cool. Anyways, so that was Battle Angel Alita Volume 4. Bye for now. Nya nya.